All right, we got one, guys. Finally got one for the video. Yeah, got him on the cowboy jig, guys. Yeah, small, but we're getting bigger, so that's better.
You're watching Florida Man TV. Let's do this.
Hey guys, welcome to part 2. If you're finding this video first, please go back and watch part 1, or none of this video is going to make sense because I'm showing you the lures that are the best for catching the bass for beginners and pros. So anyway, go back and find part 1. It should be the video right before this one. If you've already watched that, please enjoy part 2 coming up here where we catch some fish. These 6 here are kind of the ones I use the most, and I'll go through here my favorites. And the goal for today is to catch a fish on every single one of these baits. Now I don't know if I have enough time. It's about 1:30 and you know it's overcast, but I was having good success in a spot up the lake there. I'm going back there today and I'm gonna see if we can catch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fish. Before we get going here and catching some fish, I wanted to show you guys we are running with no electronics. So it's not that I'm finding the fish and then dropping the bait on them. Now, if I see a topwater blow up, of course I'm gonna throw a bait at it, but I wanna let you know we are not running electronics. If you don't believe me, just keep looking at this little thing throughout the video to prove we are running with just straight bait action. Let's go. Okay guys, I'm gonna start with my favorite worms and work to my least favorite so that I can hopefully hook up on some fish for you guys in this video. So I'm rigging up this blue pearl worm first as my absolute favorite. Texas rig style, weightless, no weight. Let's see if we can grab us a bass. Yeah, there's a perfect example, guys, how soft these baits are here. I made a whip cast and hit the boat with the bait and just sheared it clean off. So just to give you an example how soft these are. But I'm telling you, they work. All right. Well, my favorite bait isn't working quite yet, so I'm going to switch it up because it is pretty overcast here, and I was slaying them in the sunshine last time with that blue pearl. So I'm gonna try the chartreuse green and really give them something bright and different for them to look at in this cloudy, overcast day. Got a nice hook in here, so there's some crazy action when you play with this in the water. Let's see if they like the chartreuse. Oh. They like it. I told you. Damn. See? He grabbed a hold of that thing, but might have hook set a little too soon, and he ripped it right in half. So, soft baits, you're gonna go through them, but they like them. That chartreuse seemed to work. Let's try that again. Now, while I'm getting this out here, guys, I am in the shallows. And so I know there's a lot of dinks. There was a blow up right there. There's a lot of dinks in here. But a dinky fish is still a fish. And you'd be surprised how big a bait those dinks will eat. So let's see if we can get one of these small guys to hook up on the chartreuse worm by Gary Yamamoto. I don't know how much longer we're going to be able to stay out here on this video, guys. The weather is starting to take a turn for the worse. It's getting a lot darker. And wind's picking up pretty good. I'm going to try and tough it out. I don't mind a little rain, but if it thunders, we got to get out of here. So we'll see. All right, we got one, guys. Finally got one for the video. Oh, quick release. He's swimming around in the boat now. Little dink guy here, just a little dinky. Hey, chill. Come on, you're gonna hook yourself all up here. Trying to save you. Okay. Little dink, thank God, saved the video. At least you see we actually caught one on this green worm here. So that's one lure down in the rain here. All right, buddy, there you go. All right. All right, one down in the swampy shallows here. Time to change lures. The rain got really heavy for a minute and I thought I was about to call it. But it looks like the rain is tapering off a little bit. So let's switch worms and see if we can get another lure down. All right, guys, I'm gonna go back to try my blue pearl. I don't know if it's gonna work with as dark as it is in the water right now, but I'm gonna try it for a couple of casts. And if it works, cool. If not, we're gonna have to switch it up. But we'll give it a shot now that we found some fish. Sorry for the water on the camera lenses, just nothing I can do about it. All right, we got another one, guys. I know, buddy. Another little dink. Hey, I never said these things caught big fish, guys. I just said they catch fish. So there he is on the blue pearl. Blue pearl worm. Look at that. Oh my God, he's small. Look at this little tiny guy. It's not a very healthy fish, guys. He's not very fat. He's a skinny little guy. All right, buddy. Thank you for the catch to prove a point. Off you go. That last one, I just felt some pressure and I thought I was hung up on a weed. So I was like, okay. And I went to just kind of pull off the weed and the tension didn't go away. And I was like, I think that's a fish. And it was a little fish. But okay, we're gonna do this June bug trick worm here. June bug trick worm is kind of a purpley color. So we're gonna give this guy a shot next. And the reason I'm throwing all of these weightless, guys, is because of the lake that I am in. This lake has a whole bunch of real thick, deep grass and stuff. And not even grass. It's I'm not a pond plant expert. I'd grab a piece of it for you if I can find it. But if you watch my videos, you've seen it before. It's that real thick plant material and it's everywhere. This stuff, all this stuff's what I mean. Whole lake is full of it. So the weightless worm, he just kind of flutters down, but he'll sit on top of that leafy stuff and then I can pop him kind of off of it. That's why I'm throwing weightless, in case you were wondering. Let's see if the June bug will catch a fish. Let's go. Got it. All right. That's the June bug worm. However, I shook the worm off, or he shook the worm off. But that's number 3, June bug. Look at this small little guy. These must be like a year old. Just like little spawn bass, baby bass. Yeah. All right, little guy. So that was on the June bug. I can't prove it to you, but I did flip it over onto a wacky. Oh, almost lost my rod. All right, sorry. Literally almost dropped my rod in the water. Okay, let's do something with this rod. Okay. All right, buddy. Sorry, I got you out of the water. Here you go. And he's gone. So I switched to a wacky rig here, little weedless wacky hook. It's actually not even a wacky hook, just a weedless hook, but I wacky rigged it because I wasn't having any luck on the Texas rig with the June bug worm. So let's keep going. Yeah, got him on the cowboy jig, guys. And come here, buddy. A little bit better fish this time. Yeah, I see you. All right, I got you. Don't worry. There you go, guys. So I was trolling over to a new spot, cowboy black and blue on the jig. Told you they like this cowboy. It's a decent fish. Yeah, small, but we're getting bigger, so that's better. All right, guy. Thank you for playing along. Here you go. And off he goes. All right, guys, that's 4 down. We got the 2 Senkos. We've got the June bug, and then we just got the black and blue cowboy. So now is the 2 hardest that we have to do, and that's going to be the green pumpkin in these conditions and the watermelon seed in these conditions. So let's see if I can do it. Let's go. All right, guys, I almost forgot. We have a weedless jig that I said I like to use, and it's a bottom jig, and I do like this. It's got the round head on it. I forget what they call it. I think it's called a bottom jig. Anyway, I forgot we have this guy. I'm not having any luck on the watermelon seed worm here. It's not light enough. This works really good when it's sunny, but overcast, it's not really the color you want to use if you know a little about bass fishing. So I tried it just, to prove a point, but I don't think it's going to work this evening. We're starting to run out of time. So let me go back out into some deeper water and see if we can catch us a decent bass on this jig right here. All right, guys, no luck on the other 2 worms or that jig, though they do work, just not quite on a cloudy, overcast day. But 4 out of the 7 I showed you, not too bad. I think I've proved my point. These baits work, and we were not in ideal conditions today, though some of you might say that bass fishing in a storm or rain is ideal. However, let's recap real quick. I'm telling you, man, Gary Yamamoto baits, they freaking work. That's why, he's kind of an industry standard. Everybody knows this name. The baits work. So hit them on the chartreuse, hit them on the smoke blue pearl, hit them on the black and blue cowboy, and then Zoom would probably be my follow-up baits, number 2 in my preference. June bug red, I think at the beginning of the video I said June bug. It is a June bug red trick worm. Caught that on a wacky rig. So all right, guys, there you go. I hope you enjoyed the video, and maybe gave you some ideas of getting some baits out there if you're having a hard time catching fish like I did when I first started. Appreciate you guys watching the video, and I'll catch you on the next one.